Welcome back to Crawl Space Encounters. I got another one here. Check this one out. This crawl space is actually, I wasn't going to film today, but I'm glad I did. Brought my camera with me. So, got a plumbing leak. Gotta love this. Got a copper line here. Busted a hole. You can see the water just saturating that joist, all the insulation. Look at the mineral deposit building up on these copper lines. That happens a lot in the crawl space with all the humidity. You got to keep an eye on these crawl spaces. You do come across a lot of copper lines getting busted up. Look at the rust on the bottom of this water heater. This thing is dented. That's not good. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and start filming here, but look at this hole. You can see the hole right there. Yeah, I'm going to probably make this a short one just because I got to get we got to get a plumber out here, maybe fix. But I want to check out this well. Got a 5-gallon bucket here. Yeah, a little do-it-yourself sump pump in a well, French drain. This is actually a corrugated pipe system with the sleeve on them. They sell them with the sleeves. I don't know. I can't tell you much about them. I don't know what's effective. I haven't put it through the smell test to see if it's going to work or not, but they do put sleeves on them. You can buy them with sleeves, without sleeves, with styrofoam on them. I mean, there's all different kinds of ways you can buy piping today. But there's a Zoller pump, huge fan, got a backflow preventer. So they did this right, pretty good. Oh boy. Yeah, there's a hole in that pipe right there. Look at that. That's not good. So yeah, they're gonna have to replace that little piece of PVC. I think it's about 1.5 inches. That's an easy fix, but you definitely want to get that fixed. I mean, I'm surprised. I mean, 1/3 horsepower on the Zoller pumps, so it's still gonna push that water right through that hole, but it's still going to come down. Obviously, that's not good either way you see it, but got to get that little piece of PVC fixed. Um, yeah, that's a quick fix. But yeah, somebody went ahead and decided to do a French drain themselves. And the hardest part about French drains, the material's one thing, but when people price out, companies price out these French drains, they price out obviously the electrical, um, but it's labor. God, to trench, and this, they went down about 5 inches maybe on this one. The minimum standard on a French drain should be about 8 inches to a foot deep. 8 inches, that's great, depending on gravity, what's gonna do. Um, but this crawl space, I mean, there's so much debris floating around. Look, it looks like it's snowing. Um, Here they didn't even trench over here. Look at this. Just the pipe is just oh my god. The pipe is just hanging out. It's doing nothing. That pipe is absolutely doing nothing. So, sorry about the camera. This crawl space is a little challenging here. I got a camera in one hand and a flashlight in the other, and I'm kind of just trying to move around and trying to get some areas that I want to show you. So obviously this back corner here, this back corner is a slope. So this is another low spot to the crawl space. So that corner right there is got to be, you'd have to put another well in a pump. I mean, there's no way that water there would be able to get to that sump pump we just looked at on the other side. No, it's not going to happen, especially with this drain line hanging out here. Look at the water. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. So water is going to come to this corner and settle here. And that's not good, So in some cases, some crawl spaces need multiple sump pumps and wells, and it is what it is. They don't grade this all to one corner. So here you'd have to put one. I'd put one right there, and just this will collect the water from one half of the crawl space, and then the other one that we just saw over there would collect water from the other half of the crawl space, which is not a problem. So that's exactly where I'd have it done. Obviously, you want to trench this a little bit better. Well, a lot better. I mean, you're not really doing anything there with that pipe floating on the ground. Definitely got a vapor barrier. It looks like you got a black vapor barrier and you got a clear vapor barrier. They just threw plastic over plastic. You know, that's not good. You want to just clean this all up. The dryer vent hanging out here. So we got this is the back side of the house right here to my right. So you can see the water does come into the foundation some. You know, has been raining. We have a French drain here. Looks like they dug it just a little bit more, maybe 5 inches. Still, I mean, it's not going anywhere. It's not connected to anything. It's not going into a well. So I'm not a big fan of these corrugated pipes with the holes in them. I think this is supposed to have sleeves on it, just because the gravel can work its way into there. You know, if you use small gravel, maybe 3/4 inch, half inch, whatever, look at that. Just go right into that hole and you get these lines clogged up. Even little critters, mice can nest in there when it's not raining. They don't notice it. You know, they don't know it's a French drain. You know, you don't want that stuff clogged up because it's not going to do much of anything. It's going to be useless. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out all my other videos, but we're going to continue with this one. Insulation falling down. Not very good. This vape, I mean, this crawl space really needs some TLC. Just smells bad down here. A real musky smell. There's just debris floating everywhere. You know, you don't realize, but you breathe this stuff in the house, man. Nothing's air sealed tight. You know, even when I worked in carpentry back in the day, we always used to say, God bless trim, you know, because nothing is air sealed tight. All these particles and dust and all this stuff find their way into the house. Any mildew smells, mold smells, whatever the case may be. Just another amazing crawl space, man. I'm here to tell you, you know, there's very little crawl spaces I go into that I can say, hey, this is nice. I made a couple of videos here. You can see the mildew buildup on the HVAC lines. You know, I do make videos and I compliment. If I go into a crawl space, I'm like, man, this is really nice. I will make a video on that and post it. You can look them up, and they're usually encapsulated crawl spaces. But you can see the insulation just hanging on, leaning on wires, on plumbing lines. You get critters down here, spiders. You really need to get down here, and if you own a crawl space home, you've got to get down here frequently and check things out. You have to. There's no choice. You've got to look down here, at least come down here every 3 to 4 months. Hire a company, you know, have them come out here, take a look at the crawl space and see, you know, just have somebody take a look at it. You got insulation just leaning on all your cables. Somebody just put a brick right there to hold up that vent. That's real cheesy. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do, I guess. That's how critters end up coming into the crawl space and messing around with your insulation, dropping it down. But, man, I'm not going to spend too much time in this crawl space. Look at this. Just things are floating everywhere, and that's just not good. And plus, I got to let the homeowner know that we have a water leak. Folks, I truly appreciate you guys so much for watching these videos, keeping this channel going. It looks like it's snowing through my camera lens. Oh my God. Nasty. Look. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Check out my other ones. I mean, I've got some amazing videos. I posted one yesterday. I had a really crazy time in a crawl space. I fell. I saw some wild animal. I fell down trying to figure out what it was. I was laughing. It's all termite damage everywhere. So, you know, I go from plumbing, water heaters, HVAC, bad construction, floor joists. I mean, I see it all in crawl spaces, and I just document it because I do home inspections. So I just want to kind of bring awareness to the things that people don't usually pay attention to, which is their crawl space and construction, period. Keep the blue collar team moving and working, and hire yourself a reputable person that's got some knowledge and knows what they're doing. But definitely this crawl space needs work. But crawl space encounters, I sure been posting quite a bit of videos, but this is a nasty one. Uh, Smells pretty bad. It's got like a lot of mildew stink to it. Just this is an older house. This house was built in the 80s. Um, just just debris floating everywhere. Anyway, I will catch you guys on the next one. God bless. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you.